Hi guys, Artiar here. So for this video, I'll be going through Aurora Nightmare Tree with mostly SR units. So previously, I made a video about Nico Nana. I also made the video about like me using the SR unit to grind Terramation and the other shell bosses as well. And this video here will be focusing on Aurora. So Aurora here, I don't really have the other strong DPS for it as well. Like my account luck is pretty bad, right? So today the team I'm going to showcase to you is not going to be like a very fast team, but at least it is have a pretty high chance to actually win Aurora Nightmare Tree because Hell 1 is not unlocked for me yet because it needs level 40. So at the Nightmare Tree here, let me show you my team here. My main DPS is gonna be Diting. Alright, Diting here, like my other previous video, Diting will be my best single target DPS I can have in my roster here. Okay, so Diting here is going with the shell, the White Fang. I finally grind a pretty solid White Fang through the Nico Nana grind from yesterday. And then the passive here is also pretty solid, like attack percentage, not the best, but it's blue color, it's good, I'll take it. And then crit damage, and then with final damage deals by 2%. Overall, like this 2% here is actually the lowest among everything. But I'll just take it because if I have to reroll, like I have to like reroll so many things to go through, I won't even get the stats I want. I'm gonna use a lot of resources because every reroll in the shell, it consumes like 12 of the reconfig chip and also 30k of training data, which in this phase I don't think I need the reroll at the moment. I'll just take whatever I have. So this is my thing here, going with pretty high crit rate, high crit damage and attack. So I'm going with the module here is attack bonus, crit rate and crit damage. If possible, if I better the module, I might actually go for double crit damage instead of attack bonus, but since this attack bonus is pretty solid, like I see crit damage, crit rate and speed, so I'll just leave it for it. Then the next one I'm going to use is Linglore. So probably you guys don't have Linglore because Linglore is from the 7-day login, but I just apparently got Linglore from the perma banner, right? So Linglore here can be replaced with any other healer. For example, if you are using this girl, Chucky here, she can also provide you a very solid heal. As long as you have a healer to heal up your team, it will make your team a lot more consistent in terms of winning. Okay, you can replace Linglore with other healer. Then the Linglore module I'm going with just speed and a little bit of HP for tankiness. The shell I'm going for is star to reduce my cooldown. If you have the other one is what, the black flag, you can use the black flag as well. Okay, then the other one is gonna be Dina. So as usual, Dina, our best SR defense breaker I can have. The defense break is good, the vulnerable is good. I'm going with speed and a little bit of attack. It doesn't matter, but previously I was going with attack focus and speed +8. Now I switch it to speed +12 and attack +4 because I need her to have more speed now instead of having more attack, because I want her to just land the defense break. So I'm going with a lot of accuracy. I'm going with 2 accuracy here and 1 crit rate just for a little bit of DPS. The shell I'm just simply putting in, I'm using the artisan here with at least 3 swift rush for me to get speed. So previously in my other video, I was actually using Budo Panda because Budo Panda give me onslaught, give me speed and also the passive speed, right? But now I noticed that I no longer need that. I actually need a little bit of survival, but my team here, if I want survival, I can probably just put artisan level 1, not upgrade yet. I'm just gonna slot in just for now until I get a better artisan. We have sweet rush and the other set because I don't have this set currently. To apply some shield, just in case my unit actually gonna die. This shield is just for some emergency backup. Okay, then the other one I'm going for is gonna be Viper. So my Viper here is a 3-star Viper. I did not star him up because I just want him to do one job: don't die and dispel. So the equipment I'm using, the module I'm using is going to be fast, just the speed. This set I was actually sharing with my who's that girl called again? Kazuyo. It was originally my Kazuyo. This equipment was originally shared with my Marvel, basically my fastest Marvel set with high accuracy. I moved it to Viper because I want my Viper to make the action first. So, and I'm not using Mario for this stage, so I just switched the Marvel equipment to Viper. So the only thing I want Viper to do is a 75% chance to dispel one buff. Because Aurora have immunity, you want him to actually help you dispel. Okay, I don't have hand reach, I don't have the other dispeller, so Viper is my best bet to go for. And then the Prowlers, nothing is upgraded as well. I got pretty lucky though. I got like a lot of stats for the Viper, but it doesn't matter. Alright, if you have hand reach or the other dispeller, it's even better. Okay, so I use Viper here, and then the shell I'm going for is Black Flag, because it's the fast shell I have, and also with accuracy here to increase the chance to dispel. Alright, so now let's take a look here. It's a 2-star Nightmare tree. Let's go to challenge. You want all your DPS to focus on the boss, because you want D-Ting to actually able to nuke the boss. So this team here, the only factor you will lose is if Viper don't dispel, or if Dina doesn't land a defense break. Alright, so now let's take a look here. So the boss will take the action first. It will put up immunity for the boss, and then the boss will do some damage for your team, and then you'll get a dispel called Wild Proclaim. You will, when your turn start, you can take equal a specific damage. So you want a healer here to remain your team. Then in order to dispel this immunity, Viper will be taking the first action. Then he will cast S3 to dispel. And you also have a chance to apply speed down or defend. What was that? There's two attack down. Speed down or attack down. If you apply both, it's even better. But the most importantly is dispel. Alright, then Linglord here will help you heal back up your team. AoE heal. It will dispel away the debuff. Okay, then Freya can be replaced. Oh, I forgot to show Freya, right? So Freya here is actually just make her speed with high accuracy. So Freya here can be replaced with other buffer like Beyonce, for example, aggressive buffer. So Freya here will apply Nightmare debuff to the boss and also attack up for my team. Freya is acting the buffer, right? Nightmare here, nice. Okay, then Dina here will hope she actually lands the defense break. So debuff. Defense break, or even better when you land the vulnerable. Then everything when you land, right, these two mock is so tanky, they won't barely reduce any HP. Like the HP is still at 99%, while the boss is 96. So that's the only way for your D-Ting to apply the passive to the boss, because you want D-Ting's passive to land on the boss with additional crit rate, and if the crit rate overload, then it will become crit damage. So it's very good. Then he will cast S3 to do damage to the boss. Alright, half HP is gone, and then white fang damage to the boss, left a little bit of HP. Then your Viper will take the team action again. He will cast S1, just random stuff to do. Then Freya will buff up your team with defense up, so make your team tankier. And my Linglord will AoE heal again. So Linglord here is an insurance for you to not get nuked by the boss. So you need a healer, and then you need a buffer. Okay, then Dina here will do some damage. And then your D-Ting will take another action. He will S1 and hit the boss. So same thing, you just slowly chip off the boss HP. Okay, now the boss put back up immunity, right? It's totally fine. It's either you kill him with the remaining HP, or you rely on Viper to S3 again later on. But since this time I did land the vulnerable, so it should be able to chip off the HP. Yeah. So it should be like, oh, I even get 3-star now. So yeah, so this team here I would say is actually pretty reliable for most of the players as well, because a lot of players you will see actually they're using like Lily, they're gonna use like Marcia, they're gonna use a lot of the other rare SSR. But this team here I think is a lot more doable for most of the player. That's why I think my account don't give me get good unit. They are forcing me to actually making content with SR unit. Alright, so Viper here, 3-star. Linglord can replace with any other healer. Then D-Ting is my main DPS. Can he be replaced? For sure, but he's my best DPS, so he's going to be in my showcase. Freya can be replaced with other buffer as well, for example Beyonce. And then Dina here for the defense breaker. If you have cross, I think it's even better for the cross defense break and also the hack in debuff, all this thing. But yeah, that's all for this video. Alright, I hope this video actually help you guys out who are still looking for a pretty reliable team for Aurora, because if you look at the strategy here, there's a lot of players using like Henrich, they're gonna use like Lily here or Marciat here. Then I hope my team is actually good enough for you to take a reference, right? Hope you guys enjoyed the video and see you guys in the next one. Bye bye. Special thanks for the direct support on the YouTube membership. So for the benefactor of Artiar, which is GenMP, SPVCEJVMQ, Trent Ken, thank you so much for your support. And also special thanks for the supporter or patron of Artiar, which is Louis Janada, Agni, Wang Tamer, Ziggy, Kamaruki, Sunwaltz, Rimu, Chani, Antonio Winterspoon, Cregren, Calamity, Rokos Tendions, Jordan Alons. Special thanks for your support. And also special thanks for the Super Thanks MVP, HMZ, RY, and X, Reeds. Thank you so much for your support. Special thanks for the direct support on the live stream super chat for the latest tag. Thank you so much for Code Wardeners, Calamity, Agni, Love Fatima, Fatima Little Underwear, Bloods, Riku Fred, Chani. Thank you so much for your support.